As we previously mentioned, there are a number of ways a company can focus on one specific aspect of the business while seeking to maximize profit. Load maximization is one of these goals that relates well to profit maximization, but at the same time, it's different than traditional revenue maximization or cost minimization. So, if you want to learn more about load maximization as a corporate objective function, stick around. Some businesses have operations that are characterized by a fixed scale. Because of the fixed nature of costs in these businesses, profit maximization may in fact not coincide with revenue maximization, nor cost maximization. But how can that be? Let's think about an airline for a moment. Sure, an airline wants to have a high level of revenues, but would it be worth it to send an extra flight with just one passenger on it? Of course not. The airline also wants to minimize costs, especially fuel costs, which happen to be a very important expense for airline companies. Fuel economy is a function of a variety of factors, but one of those is the weight of the aircraft. Heavier aircraft use more fuel. So if they really wanted to minimize costs, they might want to fly with less than a full plane of people, or to minimize the amount of luggage people can check, or to carry on the plane. So as you can see, sending full planes maximizes the contribution margin or the variable profit of the flight. It's easier to maximize the load, in other words, put seats on sale if the flight isn't full the week of the flight, than it is to try to manage weight, revenue, capacity, and everything else that contributes to airline profit. If they send every flight filled to capacity, they will maximize profit, assuming that they have the pricing part right. Where else do we see this type of objective? Well, utility companies do the same type of thing a lot too. There's a load factor for the electricity plant that is optimal. If they have too much capacity, some of it goes unused. However, if they don't have enough capacity, they won't be able to maximize the revenues. So, designing the system to have the optimal level of capacity, then measuring their performance by monitoring the load factor of the system, will lead them to optimized profitability and shareholder returns. So, in effect, they're constantly trying to load maximize because that will lead them to better profit and better shareholder returns.